I am very happy to be here this evening amongst you on the occasion of 31st annual convocation of students and for the 2-year MBA and PGDM completed in 2022. In fact, we feel sorry because you had to wait for 2 years to get your certificate. But unfortunately, we could not do much. After the Vice Chancellor came, it was pushed quickly and we could manage as less possible. So first of all, let me extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Naveen Unni. He is a managing partner of TVS Capital Funds Limited, who after his in spite of his busy schedule, he immediately agreed and came here to take part and distribute the certificates to all the students. In fact, he is also Madurai 2008 batch. But I won't take much time. Only 1 or 2 points I want to talk about. Your batch, I little pity because you started with the very bad year because of this thing. We had a problem of that this thing, and your real classes started only in December. Till then, you had to undergo online. But that was also an opportunity. Initially, it was difficult online. Afterwards, you also got used to. Faculty members also got used to. But by December, you could start real classes here. But for about first 5-6 months, you have to really undergo hardships. But in MBA, it is always there. A lot of uncertain things, even in your career. But I actually congratulate you for overcoming all these things and withstanding and completing the course on time. First of all, let me extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Naveen Unni, Managing Partner TVS Capital Funds Private Limited. In spite of his busy schedule, he has readily agreed and come and interact with the current students as well as take part in this thing and distribute the convocation, give the convocation address and distribute the certificate. Let me also extend a warm welcome to our chairman, our correspondent, Valli Ramakrishnan, and our directors. Today this fellow is not there. Vishala, and our immediate past president and emeritus board of governors, Mr. Venkateshwaran. And let me also extend a warm welcome to our director, Mr. And I also extend a warm welcome to all the students who after 2 years you are in the midst of your career, 2 years experience, in spite of that, you managed to come out and be present here to collect this thing. We can understand how exciting it is. So let me welcome you for this today's program, and maybe some parents have also come. Let me extend a warm welcome, and all the students and other faculty members who have managed to conduct this program. So welcome, and I would not like to take a long time because I have been not allocated that time also. Only 1 or 2 points. I remember when I did my MBA. At that time, our director came and told us, okay, first 5 years you may not have much problem, but after 5 years, what are you going to do? We were wondering what he is talking about. Then he explained, 5 years okay, but after 5 years, lot of changes are going to take place. So how are you going to cope up with all new things will come? So what the lesson he gave us, it is not enough if you do MBA and pass out and think I am on top of the world. Now my career is permanent, all those things. So his suggestion was, what you have studied it is fundamentals. As it is not applicable in the situation. By now 2 years you must have come to know in the real situation how it is and how was the lessons you have learned here. Lot of changes are taking place. At that time he said 5 years. These days everyday changes are taking place. In fact, one of the lessons he said was, if you want to be in line with the changes which are taking place, you must read at least 30, 40, 50 pages every day and keep up yourself. Otherwise you will be backward and something will happen. Here, for example, in your case, these days every year the syllabus is changing. The batch is coming after you may know better than you, depending on the current changes are taking place. You should not fall behind them. And this challenge is there always throughout your career. Every year changes are taking place. Every new batches, because every year syllabus is changing, they come with the more this thing, knowledge or ideas. So you have to keep up yourself. Because when our director said 5 years, after 5 years, well, we thought, is it going to be like a driving license? Every 5 years, whether we have to revise our driving license like that. He said every year you have to renew it and keep on reading, and every day, day-wise, and keep yourself upgraded. Otherwise, it is very easy for you to come behind and others will take over. All the new batches coming after you will have more knowledge about the current things which are happening, and if you don't keep yourself updated, there is nobody to motivate. Only you have to motivate yourself. In fact, our slogan here is learn to learn. When you are studying here, must have come across. That means you should learn yourself. If you don't learn yourself, there is nobody to teach you, and you should be ahead of others. So unless you do that throughout your career, your juniors or others will take over. And I have seen many people in our batch also. At the age of 40, 45, one day while going home, they will buy a one bright brass sheet plate saying name and management consultant. They will put it in their door and they will resign from the job because not able to keep up. And these days it is all the more. The changes are taking place. Our time was, first time we were taken, opposite there is physical laboratory in Ahmedabad, DIL or something. We were taken to show how the computer looks like. We were shown and we thought we are on top of the world after seeing the computer. Today where we are, how many changes have taken place? Every day changes have taken place. So the only mantra is keep yourself updated. We were told read at least 50 pages per day. But the thing is, you should keep yourself updated. There's nobody to guide you. So you should be the guide, and you remember the batches which are coming behind you will know better. Like that it will go on. That is one thing. Another thing what I want to bring to the notice is, because I have got limited time, is about Alumni Association. Although in spite of so many years, we have not been able to form proper Alumni Association. Both sides should be blamed. We tried our level best and we are not getting the people also to form the Alumni Association. Last year we thought before they leave the campus, we'll form it here and go. But while going they said, sir, we don't know how long we will be here. For example, TCS itself, there are 40, 50 people. They said we are being sent to training afterward, where we will be going, we do not know. So that did not happen. So what I am trying to say is, in IIM we did. Till today I have not missed a single alumni meeting, annual meeting. We started, mine is 1970. 1970 Alumni Association we formed. Like that every year there is an Alumni Association for the batch. That became very easy, and even last year we met in Bangalore. Without fail, every year we keep meeting. One of the greatest advantages, you exchange lot of things, because we talk, you have to keep on learning. You can exchange lot of things among yourself. Second, it is very, very important for you to be in touch with your institute. It is not that I have passed out, now my job is over. You must come at least once a year or more than that, or whatever it is, or once in 2 years, and interact with the students and see what are the changes taking place. And you can address. In fact, I was thinking of telling some of you can address, if you are staying one more day, to the students, your experience as soon as you joined the job, first 3 months, 6 months, how it was. Let them know, so that we can prepare the students for placements, etc. And how you go on adjusting to the changes which are taking place, and now you must have settled. Some of you must have settled, some of you might not be happy with the job, but quickly you have to find a solution for that, and you settle, and within 2 years, 3 years you must settle and start creating a career for you. This is one very, very important thing, keeping yourself adjusting to the changes taking place and keeping in touch with the institute. Once in a while, if you come, you must make a practice. I said you must read as much as possible. Even if you interact with the institutes, in fact, I always, you maintain, 2-3 institutes I always regularly visit. And you learn a lot of things, they learn a lot of things, and I constantly kept in touch with the management institutes and other important educational institutions, so that you are very proficient with the changes which are taking place. You can accordingly build your career. So be in touch with the institute, keep coming and address the students, and you can take part later on in higher things like the board of studies, etc. But maintain the touch with the institute, and it is beneficial for both of you. I would not like to take more time on this now, so because there are many speakers. So let me wish all of you once again a very great career, and keep in touch with us. Thank you very much.
Good evening to all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 37th Convocation held at TSM premises. The 37th Convocation felicitates and facilitates the PGDM MBA graduates of 2022. At the outset, let me welcome the dignitaries present, Shri Naveen Unni, Managing Partner, TVS Capital Funds Private Limited, Madam Balli Ramaswamy, Correspondent, TSM, Mr. B.T. Bangera, Chairman, Board of Governors, TSM, BOG members, Vishala Ramaswamy and Mr. Professor Venkateshwaran, Dr. Sellu Lakshmi, Principal, TSM, fellow faculty members, staff, graduating students, and their family members. Yeah. Now let me quickly talk about the various achievements of TSM in different areas. Let me start with the academics. Now, TSM has attained phenomenal progress in the last 62 years. Now, true to its tagline, learn to learn, TSM has learned and evolved over the years. Board of Studies, BOS, ensures that the curricula at TSM are up to date and relevant. The members of BOS come from academic and industry backgrounds. The core and elective courses are updated based on the current and future developments. Industry practitioners are invited frequently to the campus by faculty members for different courses, and the students get opportunities to interact with them and learn the nuances of the real world. As a unique differentiating factor, PGDM students get to experience domestic and international outbound programs. Now this year, 120 students accompanied by 4 faculty members visited Malaysia for 2 weeks. The students experienced different culture and visited a few industries in Malaysia. TSM is re-accredited by NAC with A+ grade. Previously it was A grade. Now PGDM program is re-accredited by MBA. TSM NIRF rank 2023 rank is 90, and this year we expect better ranking because we have better research results. As an outcome of the MOUs, TSM has signed with University of Michigan Dearborn and University of Wisconsin Milwaukee, both from USA, for the first time. PGDM and MBA students have the opportunity to study the first year at TSM, and the second year can be completed at any of the 2 universities at USA. The final degree, MS, would be given by the American universities, US universities. Now last year, 2 students graduated with MS from University of Michigan, and 1 student got placed in Mercedes-Benz Financial Services at a salary of about $70,000 US per year. Now this year, 1 student, 1 from MBA, got admission at the University of Michigan and pursuing the program. Now TSM has started the PhD program in affiliation with Aragappa University. Currently 11 students, 5 full-time students and 6 part-time students are undergoing the program. Full-time students are given a stipend of 20,000 rupees every month, and they will contribute about 20 hours each week for the academic and admin-related activities. Arakapa University has appointed 8 of our faculty members as guides, supervisors. Yeah. Now in 2022 batch, there are 116 MBA graduates and 117 PGDM graduates. Yeah. Now to summarize, the academic programs, TSM has PGDM, we have 180 students per year. In MBA, we have 120 students per year. Currently in PhD, we have 11 students. We also have a weekend program for working professionals on data science and business analytics. A maximum of 40 students are allowed. Okay, and at this, in the current batch, we have about 22 students. Yeah. When you look at the placements, when you look at the 2022 batch, percentage of students placed, about 98%. Average CTC, INR 5.8 lakhs, and the highest CTC is INR 12 lakhs. For the 2024 batch, the average CTC has jumped to INR 8.1 lakhs. Placement cell is taking all the efforts to improve the average CTC for 2024 graduating batch, and until now about 206 students have been placed. Many companies that are new and regular to visit TSM have expressed their willingness to come to our campus this year. At this point, I would like to thank the placement cell and the faculty members who contribute to the placement activities. Yeah. Now, TSM has signed MOUs with 6 international universities. Yeah. Saito University, Malaysia, Multimedia University, Malaysia, University Technology, Brunei, Pardania University, Sri Lanka, University of Michigan, Dearborn, USA, and University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, USA. Yeah. Now, when talking about research, personally, I am extremely happy about the resurgence of research at TSM. In fact, the research output at TSM has enhanced multifold. I see that more and more faculty members are contributing. Quality of publications is given utmost importance. We follow the journal listing of ABDC, ABS, and NIRF. Now, in A journal will get 1.5 lakhs and so on. And similarly for publishing books, chapters, cases with international and national publishers. Now this approach has really motivated more faculty members to contribute to the research. Now efforts are being made to revive TSM Business Review Journal, which has been dormant for 2 years. Introduction of the PhD program hopefully should give greater impetus to the contribution of the body of knowledge. Now, quality of research outputs has helped TSM to improve its ranking in the national accreditations. Now, as I said earlier, TSM has been ranked the top 100 business institutes in India, and it is ranked at number 90. A significant factor that helped TSM improve its ranking is the quality of research outputs. In the coming years, the ranking should improve further and further with more research outputs coming in. For the first time in the history of TSM, 2 faculty members have been listed in the top 2% of most influential scientists in the world as published by Stanford University. And 1 faculty member has also been recognized by research.com as the top 10 scientists in India in the area business and management. Head of Research Center at TSM is on the editorial board of a few quality journals. He is playing an important role in enhancing the quality, the research outputs at TSM. TSM through Research Center has organized several workshops, lectures related to research. Excuse me. When it comes to MDP, DZP, EDP's consultancy industry interface. The institution successfully delivered a variety of management development programs throughout the year, catering to address the evolving needs of professionals across various sectors, including manufacturing, services, and IT. The following are the list of management development programs that happened during the year 2023-24. Supplier Relationship Management for Vaigai Auto Agro Products, XIBA Students Development Program, Triveni Teachers Development Program, SPIC Career Development Program, Oro Lab Communication for Sales Effectiveness Program, Accenture Thought Leadership Program through Industry Academia Convergence, Accenture Certification Program for Automotive Manufacturing and Digital Consumer Experience. We are pleased to announce a collaborative partnership with Accenture India Limited. Through this partnership, TSM will become a valued knowledge partner with Accenture. Our management development program takes a comprehensive 360-degree approach to professional development. We cater to diverse range of learners, from industry professionals to educators to students from various institutions. By equipping them with the necessary skills and knowledge, we empower them to excel in their respective fields. Now, looking at the students' activities, all the student activities which are mostly channelized through the different clubs function smoothly and effectively during the year. There are two major events that we organize annually, namely Yukti, the Inter-B-School Meet, and Inferno, the Inter-B-School Cricket Championships. They were organized quite successfully. Students actively participated in national level events organized by premier institutions and won accolades, including cash prizes and 1 week Singapore study tours. Another notable feature of students' activities was the successful management of the students' cafeteria by a student team. The cafeteria has become a hub of informal gatherings and get-together for our students. Now, coming to infrastructure, TSM makes continuous efforts to improve the infrastructure. The MBA classrooms on the first floor have been completely revamped to IIM-type gallery classrooms. Additional hostel capacity has been provided. Now, plans are being made to improve the infrastructure further with additional new block. TSM has state-of-the-art infrastructure which is being maintained round the clock by the IT department. Now, looking at the faculty activities and the faculty development, faculty members are constantly urged to upgrade themselves. For example, 2 faculty members who are chartered accountants are pursuing their PhDs at IIT Chennai and TSM. Faculty members are sponsored by FDPs at IIMs and IITs. Faculty members conducted online webinars on several relevant areas in management, especially for MSMEs. Managers of many MSMEs participated in the event. Now, faculty members play an active role in mentoring students and guiding students during their internship. Many faculty members, in addition to their teaching and research, are also involved in administrative activities. Faculty members are invited as guest expert speakers by different universities, institutes to deliver talks in different areas of teaching and research. A few faculty members also guide PhD students at local and international universities. Now, finally, coming to the closing remarks, TSM, which was predominantly a teaching institute, is now becoming a research-assisted, enhanced teaching institute. Any institute of higher learning worth its name must make a significant contribution to the body of knowledge. It is time to move towards international accreditation, and in fact, we have already become a member of AACSB. Now, Learn to Learn tagline is not only for students, it is equally applicable for faculty and staff. I wish the graduating students all success in life. I close with my Guru Kanchi Mahaswami's advice. The basic purpose of our existence is to be kind and is to be able to touch the lives of as many people as we can. Always try to be a good human being, and I am actually quoting from Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad, the 3 points, Datta, Dhamyada and Dayatvam. Datta is basically please help others. Dhamyata is control your senses, control your emotions. And the Dayatvam is basically being kind. I wish you all the best and do well. Thank you very much.
Funds Private Limited in our midst. Our principal, Dr. Selvalakshmi, will introduce the chief guest.
I deem it as my privilege to introduce the esteemed chief guest to the audience, Shri Naveen Unni, Managing Partner at TVS Capital Funds. With his nearly 2 decades of consulting experience at McKinsey, brings in a wealth of knowledge and leadership prowess. His diverse background across multiple geographies, including India, Australia, and Southeast Asia, positions him as a key driver of investments and portfolio management across various verticals. Shri Unni has extensive experience spanning a wide range of sectors with a particular focus on the industrial landscape. He has worked with manufacturing, mining, oil and gas, infrastructure, and utility companies on a larger scale. His invaluable insights and strategic guidance have propelled these organizations forward in India, Southeast Asia, and Australia. Beyond his expertise in business strategy, Naveen have also made significant contributions in leadership development, top team effectiveness, business transformation, and digital strategic initiatives. This comprehensive skill set grants him a unique perspective in evaluating investments and enhancing the opportunities for the next-gen entrepreneurs who aspire to build high-quality businesses. Prior to joining TVS Capital Funds, Shri Naveen held multiple leadership roles at McKinsey and Company, a renowned consulting firm. As the managing partner of the Chennai location, he also led the India sustainability practice, which he founded, and anchored the support functions of the India office. In addition, he served as the managing partner of the Perth location, leading the Australian electric power and natural gas practice and the Australian organization practice, both of which he initiated. Naveen holds an MBA from the prestigious Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, and a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from the esteemed Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Recognized for his expertise and contributions, he sits on the advisory boards of the University of Western Australia Business School, Perth, and KC High School at Chennai. Additionally, Mr. Naveen is an esteemed member of the YPO Chennai chapter, fostering connections and collaborations within the business community. Mr. Naveen Unni, a remarkable leader, strategic advisor, and a passionate learner, embodies the values and spirits of TVS Capital Funds indeed. Thank you, sir, for being with us.
I invite our chief guest to award the degrees.
Convocation, Chairman and members of the Board of Governors, I have the honor to present to you the successful candidates of the Master of Business Administration program. Winner of TSM Loyal Textile Mills Limited Gold Medal, Kanibalan T. Give the chief guest. Ajit R. Anthony Chris Arister Weiss. Anthony Rohit. Arvind Mani, yes. Aaron A. Arun Kumar S. Bala Kritika B. Balaji Parahapuru G. Chandra Prakash Shri. Daruni B.S. Devdarshini N. Divya Darshini S. Ebi Ashish J. Gajapriya B. Kaushalya K. Hari Prasad S. Hariharan M. Harini G. Harish Karthik S. Harisudan K. Janani B. Jairam S. Jai Vishnuram PJ. Jai Maria Ansi J. Jyotishwar GL. Karunya AS. Kirtana S. Kirti Anand SL. Raja Ishanur Rahim J. Krishna Gomadi TS. Kumaran R. Lekha Shri SB, Mahalakshmi M, Magesh Shai Kripa S, Maheshwaran V, Manju K, Mark Sajandra R, Maxwell Gibson Wilbert, Mohammad Akram A, Mohammad Sharoon A, Mohammad Suhail Ali, Ottamari V. Sai Ganesh Chaitanya, Narendra Kumar S.A., Naveen Murugan R, Neerasa J, Niranjan R, Nisa GR, Niveda S, Bhavana Krishna V, Padma Shri Pugalendi, Parthasarathi M, Pavitra Shri S, Pavitra Devi K, Ponnila SM, Pramila S, Privaradan Jaitalia, Priyanka N, Satish Charan P. Rishi Vignesh Shri Sabari. Sabhabadi Ji. Sabari R. Sakti Bhargavan. Sanofar Banu S. Saravana C. Setana Sunanandika Suresh Babu. Shanmugha Priya S. Shivaramakrishnan L. Sivabalaji KB. Sri Varshini B. Shruti KM. Sudarsana Kumar KR. Sukrita S. Sweta V. Swashi M. Sweta N. Danushwar S. Tilak G. Valliyamma S. Venkatraman G. Venkatranath AGS. Vinod Kumar D. Vishnu Karthikeyan JB. Yadunath Gurudeep RO. Sangara Lakshmi S.
Chief guest of the convocation, Chairman and members of the Board of Governors. I have the honor to present to you the successful candidates of Postgraduate Textile Mills Limited Gold Medal, goes to D. Vignesh. Abhijit R. Abhisheka A. Aghas S. Aishwarya S. Ajay Ganesh Iyer. Ajit Kumar V. Ajit Rathinam. Akash R. E. Ahalya. Akhila Parameswari. Arul Das Eslin. Asruja A. Benny Robinson. Bharani B. Bharani Dharan R. Bharat M. Brinda R. Charan Ramaya. S. Dhanush Kumar. Dinesh Murali. Dibya Prava. Eknath Prasad. Francina J. Gabriel Antan. Gipti Karen. Gugan N. Gunasekar Karthik. Harishchandar Vijay, Hariharan D, Hariharan R, Harish RK, Hepsiba Serli, Janardhanan S, Jawahar PK, Joe Amal Anthony, Kalaiganam J, Kamil Mohammad A, Karan S, Karisma Chinnasamy, Karthik VI, Karthik N, Kasiraj P, Kabhya T, Kirtivas T, Kiran Kumar R, Kishore Gyanadayalan, Lakshmi Narasimhan, Madhumata V, Malvino A, Mamta Ishwari K, Muhammad Mujamil PM, Mohana Bhali, Monisha A, Muthamilan M, Muthu Ganesh T, Naveen Martin J, Naveen R. Neela Purnima E. Nitya Bhagavati. P.O. Maria Sugan. Ponraj D. Pradeep Muthukumar. Prasant N. Rahul S.K. Ram Karthikeyan. Richard Phillips. Sahitya. Samarpana S. M. Santosh. Sarvana Pandi R. G. Srinidhi. Sujit Kumar N. Subetha. Tamila Rasan E. Thyanes S. Thomas Jefferson. Barsini Kevi. Bira Darsini M. Vignesh Kumar M. Vignesh K. Vishal S. Viswas V. Jamulan Nawawi. T. Karthikeyan.
Winner of Shri Manikam Ramaswamy Gold Medal for the Best All-Round Outgoing Student of Class of 2022, Srinidhi G of PGDM 2022 batch.
Good evening. Now I think I should go and sit. I got the applause. That's all we were looking for. Dear Shri Bangera, Mrs. Valli Ramaswamy, Ms. Vishala, who invited me to this event, Dr. Sambasivan, who gave an excellent director's report, Dr. Selvalakshmi, my own professor Venkateshwaran, who taught me at IIM Ahmedabad so many years ago. And I was telling him it's a real privilege to be able to come and speak like this before your group. So it is a real honor. And when Dr. Sambasivan was saying earlier, actually Mr. Bangera was saying earlier, we should have people come back to the campus. I just want to reiterate that there is a real joy to come back and see your own gurus, your teachers who brought you to where you were. It's a real privilege. So first, let me call out probably a big round of applause for all the graduating class of 2022. As Mr. Bangera said, you had to wait a couple of years for this moment, but seeing some of your bright smiles on stage said that it meant something to get this certificate. I also would like you to put your hands together for the people sitting behind who have been the reason why you are here. Right? So I remember, we probably wait for that applause because I think it is due to them that many of you are sitting here and all the things that you do. I think it is only right that we also celebrate them in the process as they celebrate you. So first, I'm really honored to be here. It's a very special class, as Mr. Bangera said. So the fact that I'm able to get to address you is very special. So thank you for having me. I remember my own convocation, which took place 2003. And I had started my job. My parents were there at the convocation to see me graduate. I'll tell you the one humorous thing though, because my name has two parts, and I am Ahmedabad that year, the convocation. It was by surname, not by first name. I remember I was among the last people to come up to collect my certificate, and I will say that the chief guest's energy had flagged. So one of the important things in my mind was that last person, a U or a V or someone like that, should also feel that they got the certificate the same way that A also got. So it was important for me. This is just a joke. If one of you people in the V came and told me, no, your energy was not there, I apologize. I was there, I know what it feels like. But first, I will say I don't remember the exact words of the chief guest that day. That may happen, that may be my fate today also. I'm taking that in my stride. But I do remember the thrill of accomplishment, the sense of freedom. And I felt it as many of you walked off stage. Suddenly the air, which was very tense and tight, and everyone was saying serious things, lightened up, and there was a sense of celebration and a freedom that comes with getting the certificate, even though you graduated 2 years ago and are in jobs now. So first, again, congratulations. You made it through, and you made it through at a very difficult time. We keep talking about this difficult time. The reality, it was difficult. The reality is you made it through, so well done. But you should remember this, as management postgraduates, you belong to a very select group. According to census data, only 1.2% of Indians have achieved a postgraduate or above degree. Right? So 1.2% of Indians have gotten there. And within that, you are management postgraduates in this world. So you can imagine that you're part of a very select group that not a lot of people, your countrymen and women, have been able to achieve. It is a great level that you have gotten to. That places you in an elite group, not just by your credentials, but by your potential to create impact. And that is something I want to focus on through this commencement speech. I want to say that you're not just special. Of course you're special, you've graduated, you've got jobs and so on, but you're also important. You're important because you have a responsibility, in some sense, to use that education to make a difference to your family, to your community, to your nation. Now you're going to start your careers, or you've already started, as many of you have, but remember that this is the first 2 years of a 40 to 50 year career. Given where people are at with longevity and health, 40 to 50 years is where the average career is going to be. So you're going to be well into your 60s or 70s and you're potentially still going to be working. Some of you might be saying, I'm hoping to retire by 40. What are you talking about? But the reality is good health and the fact that your faculties will be with you will mean you could have a 40 to 50 year career. And the pace of change that Mr. Bangera was speaking about, that Dr. Sambasivam referred to, is all around us and only getting faster. So as you think about how you will go on that career, I want to share a few lessons that I have learned. Now, I'm only somewhere along that journey, so I'm not from some mountaintop, I'm not speaking. I am saying this as a fellow traveler who's been there probably for 20, 25 years now, and therefore has seen some things. I'll call it the LMN model, because you're talking about alphabets and so on, the LMN model. The first letter stands for L, which is lifelong learning, learn to learn. We talked about that. I want to talk about that for a little bit. The second, which is M, which I call the mission mindset. And I'll come to what that means, the mission mindset. And the third is N, which is nation and neighbor. So three things. And for each of these, I am not giving some lecture. I'll just tell you little things from my life, which made a difference. But I believe that these three things, at least for me, have led to a very meaningful and satisfying life. Because that's what we're all looking for in the end, isn't it? Like some sort of, you look back and you say, something has happened in my life that is good. It's not about the money, it's not about the position, it's not about the title, but you want to feel good inside. So that's what these three things are for. So let me start with lifelong learning. Other speakers have talked about this. We live in a world where change is a constant. We know all of that. Just a year ago, I didn't think I would ever use Gen AI. I used Gen AI to refine my speech today. And it actually did such a good job that I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought I'd written a fantastic speech. I gave a few prompts to Gen AI and it made my speech about 200 times better. And I would not have imagined doing that last year. That is the pace at which things are coming at us. When it is coming at you at that pace, to paraphrase Mr. Bangera, you must continuously learn and adapt. You know this, but you're now outside college. So how do you learn and adapt? And that's where this whole notion of kind of self-learning, being autodidactic, which is the idea that Dr. Sambasivam also spoke about. How do you do that on a practical basis? And because it's something that I've been practicing for a while, I want to give you at least two ideas for this. The first is, and you have now been in your job for 2 years. You remember that feeling when you first went into that workplace? You would have felt uncomfortable. I don't know anyone. I don't know what's going on. What am I expected to do? Will I do well? I don't know. I can imagine 2 years in, you're all super comfortable. Life is very good. And you've kind of figured the place out. And that is exactly the point at which, when you get comfortable and you go into your comfort zone, that you need to jolt yourself and shake yourself out of that. And this is a very, very important dimension because only learning happens not when you're too comfortable, when you're sitting in the sofa and feeling like you've done, but when you're at the edge and you don't know what's to come. That's when real learning happens. So I will continue to push myself when I'm aware that I'm getting too comfortable outside and go to the comfort zone. The way you do that, in your roles, find new opportunities, find new challenges. The moment you think you're figured out is when learning stops. Find new ways to challenge and learn on what you're doing. The second, there is a strong temptation to avoid difficult situations, especially early on, because you don't want to be in difficult situations. Who wants to be in difficult situations? But I will tell you this, there is no other better way to learn than from difficult situations. Every single project that I did, and I must have done 50 or 60 projects at McKinsey in my first 10 years, I only learned the most from the most difficult, challenging situations. It always feels hard in the moment, but when you reflect, and by the way, I will say this is true for every single leader, person I know who has spent 20, 25 years in a career, and I've asked them, what have you learned from your career? This is the one lesson they say all the time. And it's something that I picked up only when I was 5 or 10 years into my career, but something that I will ask you to keep actively in your mind. Go into difficult situations because there is significant learning there. You will learn what to do, what not to do. You learn about yourself, how you react to difficult situations. And that will set you up much better in life than almost any other form. So go outside the comfort zone and learn from difficult situations. But that first lesson is L, lifelong learning. But you're coming from an institution where the motto is learn to learn. So that must be pretty clear for all of you. The second, which is M, or mission mindset. So in my career, the one thing I have always learned, and going back from that first go outside the comfort zone, is every 3 to 5 years in my life, I had a mission. And a mission meaning a goal or a task that I wanted to achieve, that I wanted to get done and leave as impact. The reason this is very important for each of us is when you're going into a career, the old careers were 20, 30 years long. You'd work in the same organization 20, 30 years long. That is not the world that you're walking into. That is not the careers that you're looking for. So how do you make sure that you have 3 to 5 year goals that you set for yourself and make sure you achieve? And these are not personal goals. These are not goals that, oh, I should get to a certain role or I should get to a certain career. But in the work you're doing, find things that are meaningful to deliver within a 3 to 5 year period. Why 3 to 5 years? Because it takes time to do something well. It takes time to build something. If you're working on a project, it'll take you 6 to 12 months to even learn the basics of that project. But have a 3 to 5 year goal always for what you're trying to achieve. At the end of 3 to 5 years, the reason it's 3 to 5 and not 10 is because it then will become comfortable. It will become very easy. And you'll again have to push yourself outside your comfort zone. So this mission mindset is very important. And like I said, in my own life, I found different missions at different points in time. And when I felt my learning was stopping, I would go and find a new mission. So earlier, I had an interaction with some students, and the final question that I was asked was, why did you move after 20 years in a consulting firm? It's supposed to be a very highly reputed firm. Why did you move to a completely different career? And the fundamental reason was that was my next mission. I have a mission in mind, and that is to build private equity and a private equity firm out of South India. But the core idea was this idea of continuously evolving and finding the next mission so you can push yourself and develop and learn and grow. So as you start your careers, which you're in the start of and you've already done 2 years, the question I would ask each of you to ask yourself and push on is, what is your mission? What is that 3 to 5 year mission? What would you like to achieve or get done in your jobs or in your roles or in your projects? I think it's a very, very important question that each of us should be asking at every point of time in our careers. The last one I want to talk about is very close to my heart, which is nation and neighbor. You know, when I was in Australia for about 9 years, and I moved back to India about 3 years ago in the middle of COVID. When I was there, I was struck by something that the indigenous people of Australia believe a lot in. It's a concept, you know, like, I don't know how many people speak Tamil, but if I say Namma Manne, like, they had a very strong concept of land. So wherever they are from, they will introduce themselves as, I am X from this land. Because the land was very important for them, the land from which they came, the land from which their ancestors came. So this idea of land really struck with me. I said, wow, this is, because you know, you're in a different country, you're adapting to this place, but this idea of being rooted to the land is a very powerful concept. This is not just true for Australia, it's also true for indigenous in every place. You'll ask the tribals, they have a similar concept like that. Because that is what nourishes you, that's what gives you energy, that's what gets you going over life. You will have good times in your career, in your life, you'll have bad times. And in both of those, you need energy and nourishment from roots. Where are those roots? Those roots are in your community, in your family, in your country. So one of the things that I think is very important for each of us to have a sense for is a sense for the larger picture outside of us. Because the more you focus on goals beyond you, actually the more fulfilled you are, which is a very ironic thing. But I've realized this, you speak to people who have achieved great things in life, they often have a goal that is often beyond themselves, and this nation and neighbor is an important concept. So wherever your careers take you, they could take you internationally, they could take you in India, never forget your roots. Make sure those are well watered, make sure those connections remain. And whatever you can do for your nation and your neighbor, whether big or small, please make those contributions and start early. There's no time, there's no reason for you to say, listen, when I'm 40, my career is set, I can do that. You can start now. And I think that is something that I would encourage you to constantly be on the lookout for. Opportunities to contribute. Yes, postgraduates, like I said at the outset, you're among a very, very select group of people. Top 1%, I would say, of this country. You have a unique role in shaping the future of where we are. We're in an incredible place, as everyone says, this is our time and so on. But the reality is, we're still a very small fraction of, for example, a large economy like the US. We are still very far away. We still have a large number of people who cannot afford, who do not have the privilege of sitting in places like this. And I think, to some extent, we all have a responsibility in that important group, in that special group, to make a contribution. So I will say this, I wish you all the best to make the most of your careers, of your lives as you embark on your journeys. Remember that our nation's future and your family's future, the people behind us, depends on you. Make the most of your educations and the opportunities you've got this far. Once again, congratulations and Jai Hind.
Qualified through the College of the Madurai Kamraj University, and in token thereof you have been presented with these diplomas. The Chancellor authorizes you to wear the robes ordered as the insignia of your degree. Thank you.
Let the PGDM graduates rise.
Thiagarajar School of Business confers you the 2-year AICT institution, and in token thereof you have been presented with these diplomas. The board authorizes you to wear the robes ordained and the insignia of your degree. Thank you.
Good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks in the 37th Convocation of the Thiagarajar School of Management. I express my sincere gratitude who has taken time off from his busy schedule to confer the degrees to our graduating MBA and PGDM students of the class of 2022. We thank you for your very insightful and thought-provoking speech, sir. Your special reference to lifelong and self-learning and going out of one's comfort zone, having a mission mindset and reinventing oneself every 3 to 5 years, the importance of nation and neighbor as a route towards fulfillment leads us to think more positively about our efforts and contribution towards nation development. We would remember your convocation address even if we forget the many details of the day, sir. Our correspondent, Srimati Vali Ramaswamy, continues to run Thiagarajar School of Management in the best traditions established by our illustrious late correspondent and chairman, Shri Manikam Ramaswamy. We remember with gratitude the memory of our founding fathers and commit to upholding their vision. I thank our chairman, Shri B.T. Bangera, for his dynamic guidance to TSM community. He is a source of inspiration to many of us present here. Members of our Board of Governors are distinguished professionals who have been contributing actively to the growth of our institution. We have had the privilege of continuous interaction with them, and today we are happy to have Ms. Vishala Ramaswamy and Professor Venkateshwaran with us during this special occasion. I thank our Director, Shri Murli Sambasivan, and Principal Dr. Selvalakshmi for their unflinching support and guidance. Special mention to Dr. Balaji, Dean of our MBA program, and Dr. Gautam Sutar, Dean of our PGDM program, for the seamless coordination of today's event. I thank members of the press and the media. You have been a source of support to us. You have constantly recognized our efforts and contributions. I congratulate and thank the graduates of class of 2022 who have come in large numbers to receive their degree. We pray that you carry back pleasant memories of your stay here. The founders of this great institution had a vision. We are the beneficiaries of that vision. You leave this ceremony today with a duty to uphold the good name of this institution. It is our hope that wherever you are and whatever you do, it will reflect positively on all of us. We look forward to a continuing association with you. May you bear testimony to your alma mater. Continue to learn, continue to improve your potential to perform. Ensure that you stay committed to the values you have imbibed at TSM. We wish you the very best in your professional and personal life. I would also like to extend a special thanks to the proud parents of our graduating students for the support that you provided to our students throughout their studies. You have made many sacrifices to see your children succeed. We appreciate your unwavering support and encouragement, which helped them cross this significant milestone. I thank members of the faculty, administrative officers, the supporting staff, and large number of student volunteers for their active involvement in making today's event a success. I thank all the present students of TSM and all the vendors and contractors of today's event. We remember and thank all the members of Team Convocation 2024 who have worked for this day despite their pressing academic schedule. Once again, thank you all.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत